What's going on, everybody? My name's VladimirCR, and welcome to my favorite 2D side-scrolling game of all time, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, you guys may remember when I did my Undertale playthrough that I mentioned that it was one of the best 2D side-scrollers I had ever played, which I'll consider it a 2D side-scroller because there's no jump or real sense of depth on it, really. I mean, you're scrolling across a set place. I don't know, it's kind of isometric 2D. Anyway. Neither here nor there. This is my favorite 2D side-scroller of all time, and one of the reasons is for the music, so I'm really hoping that I have my audio levels set really well for you guys to be able to hear the music. But anyway, we're going to get right into this, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this as much as I am. Uh-oh. Uno momentito, please. Alrighty. Now, since I am, again, this is another one of those games that I owned, so don't worry when I say that I'm playing it on an emulator. There are some things that'll be missing, like you can see right next to my head. The button labels are a little screwed up. So we're going to try and get through this and see what happens. And of course, we are going to be A, L, U, C, whoop, let's see. A, R, D, because Alucard is the main character in this game. However, we're going to play what is essentially the ending of Castlevania Rondo of Blood first, and that is where we get introduced to Richter, more or less, as he is attempting to kill Dracula in the ending of Castlevania. I believe it was called Castlevania X Rondo of Blood. I could be wrong, but this is PlayStation quality FMV, so just bear with it. It gets a lot better, I promise. Maybe we can get a little bit of story in here. Maybe. Because the lore is kind of important too. I mean, basically, wow, look at that castle. That is probably my emulator, not the actual game. I promise it looked a whole lot better than that in the original PlayStation game. So we are seeing Dracula's castle. Journey to the Romanian countryside, Transylvania. And that's where we are about to go right now. Oh, and you can play with the loading screen stuff. I'm actually physically messing with it. Bloodlines. And we get to play as Richter for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and collect a few things because they're important. Like the hearts, of course, because we're going to basically, like, more or less kind of two-shot Dracula. I mean, he's got two stages, and we're going to basically one-shot each of those stages. Basically, it's not quite a legitimate, like, complete one-shot, but my controller is a little sensitive. I think I might have already picked it up, but you guys may have noticed I picked up a sword called the Battleair. I could be pronouncing that incorrectly. It's Badelaire. And the reason we pick it up here is because when we get to pick it up in the actual game, in what will eventually be the actual game. Oh, wait. You guys got to hear this.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Okay. I love that speech, so I have to listen to it. Alright, so we just picked up the holy water. We are going to use Richter's special power to use Hydrostorm. And there's the first stage. It was not this easy in the original game, I don't believe. And we're going to Hydrostorm him again. Smack him with the whip a few times for good measure. And we're going to Hydro Storm him one more time. So 3-shot. And I always run over here to the bottom left and crouch because what you guys are about to see... Aw. Alright, so it's going to screw up a little bit. You're actually basically watching a photograph of that last scene burn up. So the emulator is imperfect, but I mean, hey, what are you going to do? It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the Dark Priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall return and emerge victorious. I can't believe I messed up that last line. Everything else sounded so good, in my opinion. Anyway, and then we get the splash screen. I hope you guys are hearing the music. It is absolutely excellent. My favorite soundtrack. Probably my favorite OST of all time. Right behind Mega Man X3, I think, because it was very 8-bit metal, and I like it. 8 or 32-bit metal. Anyway, we're about to get introduced to our boy Alucard. Alucard, technically. Classic. There he is. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Alucard. As you will notice, at the beginning of the game, we are ridiculously overpowered. Don't worry, that ends soon. And this is not a speed run, by the way. It's just me playing it to have fun. You will more than likely see lag every once in a while because, again, because this is a PlayStation emulator. And my controller is a little sensitive. I may have to reconfigure it after this episode, but... Level up. Oh, yes, this was the first... Nah, I don't think it was the first, but this game was one of the first Castlevania games to have a level up like system. I don't think it was the first Castlevania game to have a level up system. You guys probably don't know this, but back when I first started doing YouTube and shortly after I got my capture card, I was actually going to attempt to play through this game on the Xbox 360. Oh, this, by the way, this sword that we're using, hold on a second, I'll show you. This is Alucard's like setup. This is his equipment right here. Sword, shield, dragon helm, mail, twilight cloak, necklace of J, and then nothing. And the thing about the Alucard sword is that it has a very interesting magical thing that you can do. If my controller will let me do it. And that is that you can teleport, and it uses a little bit of magic, which will be the blue bar in the upper left-hand corner that you guys are seeing drain when I do that. But anyway, and I am going to try and show you guys all of the little secrets and stuff too. Now we get to meet a man named Death.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Alright, so what that basically did is Death just took everything. Death just took all of our equipment. We have nothing except what we've already picked up. The reason I have the neutron bomb is because I believe I didn't get hit during the Richter level. So now we have no weapons, but don't worry, we will get one soon. Plus we have magic, so as I get more MP, I will show you guys more of the magic spells. Some of them are quite costly. And yes, of course, I'm going to get hit a few times, guys. It's going to happen. I keep messing up the... We'll go ahead and... I keep messing up the button presses because I'm actually used to playing this on the Xbox 360s, like live arcade or whatever. Oh, and over here we have save rooms. This is what a save room looks like. Wait for it. Data saved. Ta-da. Anyway, back to the good music. I'm just going to be quiet for a second and let you guys listen to the music. Anyway, I love this music. You will hear more of that, trust me, because what we're going to shoot for in this playthrough is we're going to shoot for the best ending. And that means that we have to do the reverse castle as well. And my controller's being a little snotty again. Yep, gonna have to change that sensitivity. Probably something I should have done before I started recording. See, the last time I played through this game, I actually already had my equipment because I performed a glitch in the very beginning. We're going to go ahead and equip that because we need the defense. I kept all my equipment because there are several glitches that you can do to actually skip death taking your equipment. So, they come in very handy. Yay, another level up. I am now level 3. Let's see. I think I have to jump over that. There we go. And then that should be a shield. I know this game way too well, I know. We're going to put the shield on mainly because it raises our defense. No other reason. You will not see me use a shield unless I'm using the shield rod. Alright, we're going to try... Shoot. We're going to try and go for something here. Which is kind of rare, but it's doable. Not rare. It's hard. We're going to let this red skeleton reform. Kill him on top of that switch. We're going to kill that skeleton. And we're going to try and jump up onto the platform. Yes! Awesome. Which gives us my favorite starting weapon in the game because you can basically use it as fast as you can press the trigger. So, or as fast as you can press the button. It will come in very handy for our first boss fight. That is the Basilard. I believe I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, secret. Heart max up, and there's actually a life max up we're going to get to. Let's see how I can do this. I wonder if I have enough magic to do Soul Steal. Nope. Anyway, so I need to re-equip the short sword for a second because you cannot aim down with the Basilard. There we go. Back to the Basilard. And then we jump down here. We'll grab that heart, but we're not really going to use it for a little while. And then here we have a life max up, which means I have more HP and it restores my HP. So that's always helpful. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do my best to show you guys all the... Okay, so we got our first sub-weapon. But the dagger, which I will show you guys here in a second as well. But I'm going to try and do my best to show you guys all the secrets. Resist Thunder is not going to be helpful just yet. And you won't see me use any of those either. A little bit of frame drop, little lag. No big deal. Let's see. Let's just... Alright, now I'm going to perform a spell right here called Tetra Spirit. Where you press up... Or maybe I'm not going to do that. My controller may be kind of screwing me a little bit. There are spells, I promise. It's just this controller is a little... Alright. Oh, that was the dagger sub-weapon. Alright, so... Yep. Oh, well, whatever. We'll just do this. This is fun, too. Come on. My controller needs to be... The sensitivity needs to be taken down. Anyway, whatever. I'll take down the sensitivity next time. And, crap. I got poisoned. I'll take down the sensitivity next time, and I will show you guys some of the spells, because the sensitivity is kind of screwing me up here. It's either the sensitivity or the dead zone. I can never tell. But I believe I can alter that in the... I believe I can alter that in the settings. Cloth Cape, which we will go ahead and equip as well. Which would be here. Which is actually... Okay, so first of all, before I say that, notice... I really need this poison to go away. You can see the little purpley shimmering effect that Alucard has right now. There we go. There's the spell. Of course, when I don't want to use it. That spell is called Hellfire. I really need that poison to go away. Anyway, notice how the interior of his cloak is grayish colored, and the exterior is black. When you change capes in this game, it will actually change the color of the cape that you're wearing. Now, it is reddish on the outside and brownish on the inside. Eventually, the poison will go away. We don't really need all the hearts. I mean, I think I'm beyond my max limit anyway. Gotta be careful in that. There we go. We are getting close to our first boss, guys. And let's see, I've been going on for about 17 minutes right now. So, once I hit the first boss, I am going to... Is this a save room? Yes. Once I hit the first boss, I will go until the next save room, which is, I believe, in the very following room. And then I will probably cut this episode off here, but do not worry, there will be more of this one. Again, this is my favorite 2D side-scrolling game of all time. The axe might actually come in handy. The one that we're... It might actually come in handy. Anyway, right here. Because these are kind of flying enemies. And I haven't actually beaten them without the equipment for a while, so... Boss fight music. Ah. Alright, so Slogger is in his second phase now. Slogger is the skeleton lizard looking thing. Gaibon is the flying creature. Ow. There we go. Just killed Slogger. And we're going to kill Gaibon as well. Lag, 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 lag. Life max up. Awesome. Love this. Anyway, we are completely out of hearts now. But anyway. So, by the way, I was telling you that there are spells in this game. That is the actual input for the spell. But again, because this controller is so... like the dead zone of it, or the sensitivity or something is all screwy. I knew I'd have another level up soon. Because it's a little screwy. You can also get a Basilar from those. The zombie that I just killed. And speaking of the zombie that I just killed, I want to show you guys something else cool. I'm going to do another spell if it'll let me. Called Dark Metamorphosis. And what that does... There we go. Is any enemy that bleeds, when you stab it, it'll heal you. For 8 points every time. While you see that... ooh, Cloth Tunic. I don't think that's better than our High Cuirass. Is it? Nope. Takes our defense down. Don't need that. Anyway, any enemy that bleeds, when you stab it with any weapon, it will heal you. Because Alucard is what's known as a Dhampir, which is basically half vampire, half human. Enemies like that Axe Knight that don't bleed, ow. Enemies like the Axe Knight, since they don't bleed, are not affected, or cannot help you with Dark Metamorphosis. But anyway, the next save room is right down here, and we're going to jump in there real quick, and I will go ahead and cut this episode off. Not this room, that was my mistake. It's the one below this, I think. If I am, in fact, where I think I am. Oh, I actually went a room too far, I think. Where's my map? Yep, one room too far. Which is fine. We'll go back, grab that potion real quick, and then we will save the game. This sub-weapon that I just picked up is, I think it's called like the Ash or something like that. Like as in Ash Wednesday, it's a holy weapon, so it works. I don't have enough hearts to use it, but... Oh, good. Glad I killed it. I don't have enough hearts to use it, but basically it scatters this ash on the floor, and anything that walks over it while it's on screen will get damaged. And the money comes into... Ow. The money comes into play later. That's the diamond. It has a different type of power. Okay. Come on. Give me Dark Metamorphosis, dang it. Oh well, whatever. His blood does not usually have green specks in it. So, that is a problem with the emulator, unfortunately. See if I can get a heart real quick somewhere. There we go. Not enough to use this weapon, I don't think. Nope, not enough to use this weapon. How about now? Yep, there we go. See the ash on the floor that I just killed him with? Anyway, so again, I'm going to get to the safe room, and I'm going to call this episode good, which the safe room is actually right here. I skipped right over it earlier. But anyway, so that's going to do it for episode 1 of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I do, because I absolutely love this game. Again, favorite 2D side-scroller of all time. And I hope you guys join me for the next episode of this, because again, there will be more episodes. You guys tell me what you thought about it down in the comments. If you played the game before, I want to hear about it. Tell me some secrets that maybe even I don't know about. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll catch you for whatever video I decide to put up next. I hope you guys all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, day, night, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. I hope you have a good one, and hopefully I'll catch you guys next time for whatever I decide to play next. Anyway, in the meantime, take it easy, and we'll catch you later.